This is a Wally Show Precast, all the stuff that happens before the podcast, hence the name, and the stuff that we didn't get to during the course of the show. We are Facebook living this, as we've been doing a lot of that lately. And next week, that is going to stop because Zach is taking his camera and going home. He is the only one that knows how to run the camera.
And the only one that wants to.
Yeah.
Hey, that makes me think. Maybe, he always gives off the vibe like he doesn't like us and he can't stand us and doesn't want to be around us at all.
Zach's like, is that the vibe I give you?
But
Weird.
maybe he films us so that he can watch us in his spare time to be like, I miss my best friend.
That might be.
Finally figured me out, Betty.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
called
Yeah, Zach is going to be at a work thing next week. Becca will be on vacation, and
Okay. That's exactly what it is.
Becca out again, so I'll be doing news and crying a little bit. So it's going to be Betty and me holding down the fort on our own, Rock. What? And if we don't kill each other by Thursday, miracle.
Thursday? I was thinking Tuesday.
I'll
but
be here
whatever.
Monday.
Oh.
I'll be here Monday. Yeah.
Oh, good. And then Zach's back Thursday. That's only 2 days we have
Yes.
to survive.
But
We can
Thursday
do
I'll be
this.
on 3 hours of sleep, so
You'll
it
be
could
fu-
be risky.
And I might be here Tuesday.
Oh, really? When
Wow.
is Joey's surgery?
Tuesday or Wednesday. So
Oh,
if it's Tuesday, I'll take Tuesday. If it's Wednesday, then I'll
Yeah.
take Wednesday
And he's
off.
already back in the hospital now,
Yes.
prepping for that, correct?
Yeah, so Joey's in the hospital.
Ay,
We
ay,
went in
ay.
yesterday.
Broken record.
Yes.
Like,
Hey,
do
no.
something different.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
be your own thing. Like
But he is having, in all seriousness, another major surgery
Yeah.
next week. So like another big midline scar.
and hopefully this is going to be the one that is like, okay, we finally fixed this. We've been playing with it for the last 9 months.
I don't think they've just been playing with it.
Yeah, they
Let's
have.
see what this does.
Yeah, they have been. They poked him full of more holes than Swiss cheese. Like they've just been putting him at random places in his body. These drains. So
They're like, I think it's hip bone connected to the.
Yeah, did
Let's
anybody-
figure that out?
when the doctor was doing the consultation, he brought out the operation game. It's like, oh yeah, okay, we're not gonna do that.
They've completely ruined bikinis for him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Many scars.
But good for the rest of us on a cruise or something. So that's nice.
We could get some tattoos around it. If you have any creative tattoo ideas for how to maybe play some connect the dots with
Is
his
it like
drain holes.
Is it like? Oh, also too. Does he have a big scar right down the
He has-
middle?
He has a big one down the middle.
Okay.
It's seriously like this long.
That long? Is it?
He-
Is it bad? I haven't seen it.
It doesn't look bad. No,
Oh,
it's
good.
it's healed up pretty well. But that's the one they're going back through. So
Do they go back in the same place? Do they go to the
yeah.
left of
no,
it?
they go in the same place.
Do they
so
make
I don't
it-
know if that's going to make it harder or easier.
What they should do is do the one line like that, the vertical line, then do another.
Tell us what the medical
Yes,
professional should do.
Yes, okay.
Please give them advice. They're actually watching the live stream.
Yes.
They've been
Yes.
waiting
Waiting for you.
to speak.
Here's what they should do. Do the one line like this, then do another one like this next to it, and then do 2 across it, and he's got like giant
Tic-tac-toe.
hashtag.
Oh.
Hashtag Joey. Like, that'd be awesome.
No. So one big one down the middle. He has one big bullet hole looking wound here.
He should tell people that's what that was.
Oh,
yeah.
It's what it looks like. And then he has a bunch of little dots where the other drains were hollow,
That
kind of
is
around it.
crazy. So, yeah,
Listen.
obviously, we are hoping for the best with him and praying for that situation
Yeah.
with you guys as well. And we will miss you, but you obviously have to take care of that. So, and when I say that, I mean Joey. Here's some birthdays. This is a funny follow-up to another birthday. Remember when we had the twins and the one twin wished the other identical twin a birthday but didn't
Oh.
take it for themselves? Here's a follow-up to that. Remember Steel, S-T-E-E-L, was the one that was wished the birthday? Well, first I want to say thank you so much for my birthday shout-out. That was awesome. My identical twin brother, Heath, and I have been faithful potties for years. I just wanted to clarify. I thought the other twin was a girl. Because, and you'll know why in a minute, because the because the S in my brother's initials, because the S in my brother's initials is why we go by our middle names, Heath and Steele, rather than Sandy and Randy. See, do you see how I can
wow.
mess that up? Yeah. So sorry, Sandy. Like Sandy, like if you know a Sandy that's a dude, like you're like, oh, that's probably like the coolest guy ever, because you gotta be.
Or Lauren, that's another one. That's
Courtney.
Or Lori.
Courtney.
Stacy.
I think we've all
Stacey.
watched Little Women then, because I think those are all like old.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe March and
That was short for
Joe's better.
Josephine.
Yeah, that's different.
yeah, but like Lori was in that play.
Yes. Christian Bale. Ow, ow.
She's getting funnier with that stuff. So anyway, so we got to the bottom of that. So I apologize for calling Sandy a girl. That
You
was my
often
fault.
get genders wrong though from
Did
emails.
It's hard.
Did you know they were identical twins? At
You
the
know
time?
what, dude? When I'm reading stuff, I miss half of it, and
Because
so
that's a pretty good clue.
even then, I wouldn't have thought of it. I would have thought, oh, okay, they're just identical boy and girl. like I don't always put two and two together. Sometimes, especially when I'm going through something fast.
I think sometimes you can barely put one and one together.
Yes, I feel like that. Hey, Wally, it's my husband's birthday. He has had a cursed birthday his whole life. Sickness, beat up, fired, etc. So he's never made a big deal out of his birthday and never wants to go out or do anything. And he would like to, he doesn't even like to go to work. But this year he has to because we're going on our first mission trip. Oh, that's really cool. And he needs the paid time off. So happy birthday to you, Andrew. Maybe this is the one that turns around your birthdays. This might be the best birthday ever.
Because we wished you happy birthday.
Yes, and your wife, Jaleesa, loves you. So that's what we're hoping for there. Let me see. This is another Andrew. His birthday is today. So happy birthday, Andrew. This is from Jessica and says, you know what? We were also at the Compassion offices taking a tour when you guys were doing your Compassion drive, and we were listening to it, and we got so inspired that we sponsored our third child from the Dominican Republic. So
Yay!
nicely done. That's a good family right there. So thank you guys.
Sorry, I was
for
late. I had a pen in.
That's okay.
my-
That's all right. So that's from Andrew's parents. So again, happy birthday, Andrew. Hope you have a great birthday. And their question is, if you could be in any band, like a Christian band or even a mainstream band, which band would you choose to
Oh,
be in? Oh, Betty Rock. That
Oh,
was
I already
fast.
know.
Bee Gees.
Oh, wait, it can be secular.
No, it could be, but which would it be? Go Christian band first.
Family Force 5.
Oh, that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
That makes sense for
Crank
you.
it like a chainsaw. Boo, doo, doo.
I love it.
Was that your audition?
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah. I'm like Shy
Uh,
Ronnie from that SNL sketch. Shy Ronnie.
Secular? I have no idea.
What?
Oh, the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, they always
Oh.
fight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you couldn't do that because they fight too much and you hate conflict.
My husband Joey is obsessed with the Eagles. Like it's
I thought it was Seal.
and Seal. It's
Ah,
What's
this-
with animal
If
named
you put those
band?
two together, do you
weird.
realize
That's so true.
that
Whoa.
his band's perfect celebrity couple name is Seagulls?
Wow.
That's amazing. But no, he's like watched the documentary like 5 times.
It's so good.
and he keeps trying to get me to watch it. I'm like, I don't care. And then he's like, Don Henley, that's the one that blah, 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 blah.
His
He-
voice
oh.
sounds like an angel that gargled razor blades. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Joey loves it. He's like, oh, this is the live version, not the 7-minute version. I want the 7-minute version. I'm like, no,
No, no one needs
version.
that. No one needs that at all.
No, that is a great band. Joey's got some good taste.
Zach, what band would you be in? Like, what Christian band would you be in?
You know what? Last time I saw them perform, I thought to myself, they would be fun to travel with. Carrollton.
Yeah.
Just like that music, like just live, they're so great. And that music, I think, I don't know, it
And they're
speaks to
nice
me.
guys,
And
too.
they're nice guys. They're down
Yeah.
to earth. Yeah.
Mine's gonna sound really cliche, but it's what I've always wanted to do, and that's be in Toby's band. Like his
In
show,
diversity.
yeah, his show is just fun.
Right.
Like when
You'd
you
be
go.
so winded.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't last long. I could do the half of an open or something, but no. But like his show is just there's energy and it's all about people. Or for King and Country, because I
Yeah.
love that they give everyone a drum and like I could just bang and they don't even have to mic it. I just bang the drum like the whole time. That would be fun. I was at their show for the first time I had seen them at the Ryman, and they go out into the audience with drums and they're all like they've got 5 guys all playing drums. It's the coolest thing ever. And so the guy comes by me. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm fangirling out. He's gonna let me play the drum, and he went to a kid behind me. I'm like, oh boo, that kid has no timing. I don't want to speak ill of that child, but that child stunk. I could have rocked it. All right. That's that. I'm bitter. Bitter.
You should be a
positive
Newsboys because they need a bass player still. But
That's true. They've never added a bass player.
It's
How
just a
funny is that? I love that. That's how you know you are completely useless.
How sad is it that you didn't even choose your own band to be in? You
Oh,
don't even want to be a part of.
The truth is, I'm not good
Heaven's
enough.
Fire.
I'm not good enough to be in Heaven's Fire. Like I
Wait,
never
whatever
was.
happened to that cassette tape that
I
you
still
had?
have it. I still have it. We just need to find a cassette player.
Yeah.
Like a cassette player
Can't be
that has
that
an
hard.
output.
Go to Goodwill.
I know, I just haven't done that. You know what? This weekend I will go to Goodwill and see if I can find
I'm
a
so
cassette
glad
player.
that you decided that you were going to do that.
Yes, and I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands more. I don't like it. I don't like this about me. All right, so thank you for pointing that out, Rock. Yeah, I will go look for a cassette player that has outputs because we have to get it into our system here so that we can all enjoy the goodness that
Without
is Heaven
exploding
Fire.
our system. Like,
Yes.
you need to
I
bring
know.
it into an isolated system because it could melt
What's
everything down.
crazy about this is I actually had a dream about the tape because the tape has a weak spot in it. That I'm gonna have to like do
There
some
are no
doctoring
weak
on.
spots on the Heaven's Fire
Oh,
album.
not musically. It's where I think the music started to melt the tape. Okay.
Okay.
That's
okay.
where I think the problem was, and so
Interesting.
yes, and so I'm gonna have. I had a dream that I was fixing it, and it broke, and yes, and then
Nightmare.
yes, and then I did not get. I deprived the world of the Heaven's Fire music, and I was really sad about
And
that.
World War III commenced.
Yes, it was just it was anarchy.
It's so interesting because cassettes, obviously, you could easily break if you pulled the tape out. CDs, you could very easily break because, like, the scratches.
Yeah.
And it would get bad. But MP3s last forever. I can't get the stupid Jonas Brothers off my phone. I can't figure out how. It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Yeah, every time you delete them, they pop back in. You're like,
Yes,
seriously?
no.
Even like, and then everyone that remember when you two crammed their music onto your
Yes.
phone? Like, I don't want this album.
Oh, yeah.
And
That was
but you
bad.
had to take it, and that was a big debacle for them too. That really like bit them, and it had a big
it's
backlash.
It's a disturbing album cover too. That
Yes.
every once in a while
Yes.
comes up, and you're just like,
Oh,
oh.
no.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. I thought this. It came out in iPod Roulette once, and I actually skipped it. I'm sorry, I cheated. I skipped it because I didn't want to look at it.
Well, that's not your fault. You didn't put it on your phone.
I didn't
Yeah.
put it on my phone.
Right.
It wasn't mine.
That is, I honestly like that because that's a band that has like religious roots to it and stuff. And when you see the album cover, you're like, really, guys? That's dumb.
it's not bad. It's just awkward.
No, it's
But how
bad.
crazy that arguably the greatest band of all time gave everyone a free album and we hated
And people hated
it.
it.
Like, that's pretty
Yeah, that will
amazing.
go. That just goes to show you cannot please
Nope,
everybody.
you
You can't
cannot.
please anybody.
No.
Nope.
So, all right. Well, there you go. That's our birthdays. I did get one question that I wanted to address since we're doing the Facebook Live as well today, so we can use the camera for this. It says, "Hey, Wall, I have a question that's not really show related. Well, sort of. I hope you don't think this is too dumb. I just finished watching Frasier. Remember the TV show, the spinoff from Cheers with Frasier Crane? He was the psychologist on Cheers and went to do a radio show in Seattle. Do you guys remember that TV show?
I didn't watch that.
When
show.
I was -20, no, I don't.
Okay,
remember.
so you've never heard of it. Okay, so so that was the concept. He's doing a radio show, and so she says it's really been bugging me since you guys have been doing the Facebook Live thing, and I love seeing the behind the scenes. On Frasier's show, he doesn't really have anything except a cough button, and producer Roz does everything in a separate booth. And she was like, okay, so is the show accurate? Or is there something that you guys do differently? So yeah, the show from a talk standpoint, and this might get really boring, so I'll go through it fast. A show from a talk show where you're talking for like a talk radio and 15-minute blocks. Typically, the host has a small thing in front of him it's a mic on and off cough button, and sometimes they'll have a little digital machine to play actualities or a computer screen, but they don't have all the gear in front of them. That is controlled in a totally separate room by the producer. A music show, you've got a full regular board in front of you like we have here. I don't know if you can see it, but we have a full board, they call it. And again, you can check this out at Facebook Lives. Just search, or Facebook, just search Wally Show. And so this is our board, and everything that we use on the station, all the songs you hear or the sound bites we play, they all are attached to a fader. So if Betty Rock wanted to play something in one of her newses or something, we would just hit that
Aw,
I
button.
read
Betty
about a
Rock
woman
did-
in Colorado who quit her job because she was feeling burnt.
And then that would play it and stuff. I do everything is what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at is I have to push a lot of buttons. That's why when you hear mistakes, it's because I'm thinking, I'm talking, and I'm using motor skills. And those three things together typically end in a train wreck for me. And so I have to do that kind of stuff. So that's that. There you go. There's your lesson on a board. So thank you very much, Sue, for your question and allowing me to geek out about what we do.
Whoa.
Oh, Facebook Live just got
Oh,
dark because Zach
no.
kicked it and broke the light.
Zach, you okay?
Oh, he fixed it. Nice. Okay. We have a couple of stories that we did not get to during the news. And Betty Rock, did you have a list of these as well? I
have
forgot.
2.
Okay, fantastic. Let's go news first.
Okay, I have 3 stories. The first, this is an odd one, but this week someone saved a deer's life by shooting it.
Yes.
Which
That's not
doesn't make
possible.
sense.
It is possible.
It
Don't
is
doubt it.
possible. A game warden in Kansas found 2 deer who had their antlers stuck together, and they wouldn't have died if they didn't get unstuck. But deer are skittish, and so you can't just go up to the deer and be like, "Let
Hey,
me
deer."
help you, deer,"
Yes.
and unpry you from your friend. So the game warden used his handgun to shoot their antlers
Off.
off. Yes. There are no nerve endings in the antlers, and he had a laser scope, so it worked out. The deer
Oh.
are okay,
Okay.
but
Both of the deers got up and they're like, "What just happened?"
So they were stuck together.
Their
they're stuck
heads.
the
be-
antlers are
Oh,
stuck.
but what happened if would they have grown together?
No.
Oh, best
No,
friends.
they
No.
would have died.
Siamese deer.
Yes.
Yes.
No, they would have died, or they would have had to figure out how to eat and things like that.
What
You
a
know.
horrible way to die.
Oh, I know.
Attached
That's why
to
he
your
shot
enemy.
him.
Yeah. So
It'd
Okay.
be like if our hair got stuck together.
yeah.
That'd
I'm
be
just kidding.
fun.
Betty and I actually do love each other. I think. Okay. Next story. There's this 8-year-old girl who was at a pizza place with her family when she witnessed an elderly couple having trouble getting out of the car, walking to the restaurant. The woman even fell as she was walking in. And it touched this 8-year-old so much that she asked her parents if she could pay for their food.
Oh, that's impressive.
She used her own money. She wrote them a note and left it with the waitress. So she didn't even stick around to get credit. She
love
just
it.
gave it to the waitress. And then covered their dinner at 8 years old.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a sweet story. And especially the fact that at 8 you wouldn't want to get credit for it, because I feel like that's just innate in everybody that you take credit like
Oh,
when you
yeah.
do something good.
Oh yeah. You kind of you kind of sometimes want the notoriety.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, this is an interesting story about a case of getting lucky.
I read about a woman in Colorado who quit her job because she was feeling burnt out and then won over $3 million from the lottery a few days later. I think the big lesson from this story is don't try and learn any lesson from this story. Pure luck.
I love the people that choose use the lottery like their 401k. Like I had a friend in high school that couldn't wait to turn 18 because that was how he was going to fund his life. He's like, I've got it all figured out. I'm going to play the lottery every day, and I know the odds, and I will win eventually. I'm like, seriously, dude? Like that's your plan? Like that's your big plan? Oh yeah. And he was dead serious about it. He never won.
Right. And now, so many years later, how much money would he have?
Don't know, and he still lives with his parents, so didn't really work out for him.
They say it's a tax on people who can't do math.
Oh really? Yeah, because
That's
of the odds.
Very true.
But then that story, like the person's like, well, don't have a job. Guess I'll play the lottery. I won. And you're like, oh, you just rewarded that.
And I will say, every time it gets high, I buy a ticket.
Do you really?
When it gets really high.
I know, and that's dumb too.
It is dumb.
Because
You
and I
do it too.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not judging you, but the thing is, it's like there's something weird in my head that justifies it. Oh, it's 500 million now. Okay, I'll
Like
play.
100 million wouldn't be enough to make me happy, but
Yeah.
500 million, maybe.
Yeah, like I've said this before, and I mean it. Like I would hate to win the $1 million jackpot because I'd have to split it with like 10 other people that won that time. I guarantee it. And so then it'd be like, it's not worth the headache. It's just not
Or
worth
the
the headache.
taxes.
Yeah, the taxes, and then all the people that are going to think you're loaded, like because of that, and want money from you. It's like I'd rather not win at that point. 500 million, that's enough. That's like disappear money. If one day you guys come in and I'm just not here and I'm just gone,
Man, I hope you will win the lottery someday.
yes, you will know I was either murdered or I won the lottery.
Either way, we won't be looking for you.
Yes, thank you, Rock.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, hold on.
Professional.
She's writing notes to herself.
Yeah, I'm writing notes to myself. Okay,
Better-
here we go. Okay. Hillary Scott and her family are up for Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance of the 2017 Grammys for Die Will. I have a little clip just to remind you.
Over the moon, excited.
Okay,
and,
not that clip.
Oh, not that one. You'd rather have. Oh, this is out of order. Here we
I'm
go.
sorry, I put them in the order.
That's my fault.
Yes.
So, this was her saying what she thought about the
Grammy nomination.
nomination.
Thank you.
Over the moon, excited, and never expected it because honestly, when we set out to make the record, we weren't sure how many people would get to hear it. You know, to be able to share this with my family, it makes me cry. So it's going to be a really special day.
I like her song, I Will. I still like it. I've always thought it was good. Oh, actually, when it first came out, I didn't like it. And I turned the corner on it. I'm like, man, I really like that song. It's weird because the country band that she's in, the duo or trio, whatever it is, with Lady A, they have a new song out right now. And it doesn't really sound like a country song per se. It sounds good sonically, but it's just cheesy fluff. Your body looks hot, kind of thing. And so it's really weird. I'm serious. Like, that's part of like one of the lines
Oh,
in it.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And it's what's weird about it is you take her doing her own thing in her life in the lady away from the Lady A, and it's this God moment, and then she gets pulled back into maybe even contractually you have to do these other songs and this other stuff. There's a disconnect in that I'm curious if she even has to fight that. Like for me, when I was working in mainstream radio and I was a believer, but I was part of some really bad things and some just blue, gross, vile things. And like it caused me great internal turmoil. And I'm curious, after seeing people really respond to her song and tell her how much it means to them and got them through a tough time in this Christian world, I wonder if that other stuff is really gonna pale in comparison. And will she, when she gets the chance to leave that completely behind, will this have been enough to pull her into this direction? I'm real curious. You know what? We should get her on the show. Like I want to ask her that question. Like I want to ask her to her face. So let's work that
To
out,
her
please.
face.
Yeah, to her face. It's gonna.
Guilt her.
Yeah, it's gonna. And I don't want to come off judgmental. I hope that doesn't come off judgmental.
It comes off judgmental.
Does it really?
Oh yeah, you're the worst person. in the
Okay, well,
world.
fantastic. Because I don't want it to be that, but I'd love to ask her that question. Zach?
No, I don't really have anything.
No, just get her on the show
All right.
now.
All right.
Call her up.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you have her number. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, that's right. She blew us off at the Dove Awards
Yes.
too.
So did Lauren Daigle though. So
Yeah, that's true.
okay.
Which she's never been on the show, has she? Still.
She
No.
was.
Lauren Daigle.
Yeah. And it's funny because I've seen her at a bunch of different things, and she's always so nice to me. She's like, Wally, and she hugs me, and she's just sweet. But it's her people around her that manage her that are tough, And they're like, oh, Miss Daigle has to leave. Oh, really? It's Miss Daigle now? Okay, fine. See ya. Whatevs.
I have sad news.
Oh,
J-Lo
no.
and Drake, it looks like they are not together
Already?
anymore. I
How did this
No.
happen?
know. It didn't last long.
Who saw this coming?
I know.
Everybody.
But she did post on her Instagram. It wasn't a picture, it was just a statement. And it said, timing is everything.
Oh.
If it's meant to happen, it will.
Why
And
can't
for-
J-Lo
and for the right reasons.
Sorry. Why can't J-Lo and Bachelor Nick find love?
What?
Oh, that guy. Oh,
Nick from The
because
Bachelor. He's on like his
Oof.
fourth shot. It's like, why can't those two should get married? That's it. We've just solved both their problems in one fell swoop. It's ingenious, I tell you. And they kind of deserve each other. So, all right, I think that's gonna have to do it. You done, Rock? You got everything there? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we knocked it all out, and this is the Friday edition.
So you can tell.
you can tell because we're
that
whooped.
we're trying hard.
We're whooped. We still stayed here though.
Does anybody have any big weekend plans? I'm just questioning.
Totally, yeah.
Are you hanging out at the hospital?
I am. It's
Eating
so
a bunch of grilled cheeses. Whoop,
yeah, oh yeah. It's so funny. My mom texted me, and because they live 2 hours away now, which is awesome. And so I think she and my dad might come up to take me out to lunch.
Nice.
But she texted me. She says, "What are your weekend plans?" And I'm like, "Really, Mom? Really?
Have you forgotten?
Yeah.
Aw.
Not that I'm upset, but have you forgotten my life right now?
Yeah, I'll be in the hospital. Joey's getting everything he wants this day, which
He's using all of his hospital points that he's earned.
Yes. Well, so we got there yesterday, and he asked to be moved to the other side of the hospital that has a skyline view. And they're like, "Yeah, you deserve that. You need that."
Oh,
and so they moved him.
How nice.
I can't wait to see the insurance bill though. Oh yeah, we can totally do that. And they upcharge it.
No, but then I got him a Bluetooth speaker using Prime Now yesterday, because he wanted to listen to music. And
Delivered
then-
to the hospital
Delivered
in an
to the
hour.
hospital. It came in an hour. I just did
Wow.
the 2 hour, but it came in an hour. And then
That's amazing.
last night I was up late looking for this dumb little right angle HDMI thing so we can hook up the Roku to the hospital TV. Like, we're going all out this
That's
day.
good. That's
it's gonna
good.
be like
Aw.
Because he's gonna
luxury
be there like
accommodations.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he deserves like
I'm gonna be there 2
Yeah.
weeks. So I just no, just kidding. He
Yeah,
deserves-
I figured out how you got your Amazon speaker in the Prime speaker so quickly. They're not using drones yet; they're life flighting things, so you can get stuff to send
So
to the
that'll
hospital.
be on our insurance too.
Oh yeah, it was a $10,000
Ah.
speaker, but wow, I'm so glad you got that. Yeah, so that's what she's gonna do. I have nothing, man. I've been toying with the idea. I need to build a cabinet. My wife has wanted me to build, and so I might build that this weekend.
My
Yes, go ahead.
my weekend is going to be the. So I have a work trip coming up that I
Oh,
have
yeah.
done zero to prepare for so far because things keep getting added in every day, and so I'm going to be torn between preparing for that or spending time with my daughter and family, like before. Like I always want to spend extra time with them when
Yeah.
I'm going to be away for 3 days.
Yeah, but they're gonna
And
be
so I'm
here
gonna
when you
so
get back.
I know.
I mean, it's what it is. I might miss my daughter's graduation for an event.
no,
No.
you
So
won't.
my wife told me I wouldn't either.
Oh my goodness. You're the kind of parents that if she's in a play, if she has 5 performances,
Right.
you go to all 5
I
performances.
know, and that's why I figure that's why I figure I
That's
get
so
the
bad.
graduation
That's why you've been
off.
earning those points this whole
No.
time.
Yeah, I
so
can
you
cash
could-
them in.
You went overboard on the wrong things.
Yeah, maybe so.
You have to be there for
I,
graduation.
I think so, but she doesn't even really like the school, so it's like
Doesn't
she just wants to
matter.
get out. And be
Doesn't matter.
done.
Dirk was not at my 8th grade graduation. I'm just saying, I still remember.
Dirk,
Never forget.
I still love you. I
He's
will,
not watching, please.
I will forgive you, but your mom is so. Mama Becca, tell Dirk he's our favorite. What about you, Rock? You brought the question up.
I am.
Was that like a thing so you could like vague book us or whatever, so we could ask you about it?
What are you doing, girl?
Yeah, what you got
No.
going on? And she's gonna be like, I am getting married.
No. I'm hanging out with a friend tonight, and then tomorrow I'm finishing a paper. Whoop, whoop,
Is this your last
minute.
week? Is this your last week in that class
Yes.
at CCU?
Yes.
Nice. And this is your Bible one?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
breezing through.
I don't feel like I'm breezing through.
Oh, seems like you're breezing.
I need to take down my Christmas tree,
Yes.
and then
It's
I'm
not even March yet. Good.
Yeah,
grief.
that's
what a Grinch. And then I'm going to a Galentine's Day event
oh,
tomorrow night.
that'll be fun. So you and some of the almost single ladies.
Yes,
Almost single
we're
ladies.
hanging out, we're eating our feelings.
Get
It's
your
gonna be
hands up.
wonderful.
Bring some ice cream.
Last
Almost single ladies. That'd be a fun song.
we didn't get to talk about this, but last weekend, Betty joined me at my Palentine's Day party.
I did. It was
Oh.
so
we got
much
the
fun.
dogs together.
Oh gosh.
It was so much
It
fun,
was
and they
so
had
great.
little heart-shaped cakes that they got to.
I'm gonna show you a picture of my
One
dog on
said,
Facebook
what was
Live.
the one?
Please
it was
don't.
that
Wally, are you going to come to my
Broentine's?
Broentine's
Yes,
event?
dude, bro, I'm there. We're gonna bro it
Look
up.
at my puppy.
I'm bringing Axe body spray. It's gonna rule. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna post one of those because they're just so cute.
What do you do at a Galentine's Day party? Like seriously?
You talk about how dumb boys are.
Okay, all right.
And
So
how
it's a
much
short night.
how dumb they are, but you would like to be with one of them.
Yes. Yes.
And you eat a lot.
That's good.
And you watch movies, chick flicks, come in comfy clothes. Yeah,
Well, there you go.
it's gonna
All
be
right.
a lot of fun.
Well, that sounds like a great weekend, and hopefully some things will happen because we'll do hashtag your weekend on Monday, and then also some Valentine's Day stuff because the next day.
I know. I don't know what I'm
Valentine's
gonna
Day.
do for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
watch Joey have surgery.
Yay! Yeah. What do you get him?
And what do I'm going to be 6 states away. What do I do on Valentine's Day?
Oh, you got a
Oh,
pass.
for
'Cause
a
I-
frugal wife.
And I can't give her
You
flowers.
can't do
She's forbidden that.
flowers.
Mm.
Ooh. You
And
need-
she's gluten free. Like you can't send her stuff to
Mm-mm.
eat, like
You-
a candy basket.
You should hide something in your
Yeah.
house.
Oh, that's good. She finds everything.
Yeah.
it-
Well,
I
that's the
cannot
idea.
hide anything from her.
Really?
Anything?
Anything ever of all time.
Like hide something in a box of gluten in the freezer.
Yes.
A box of
Something you
gluten.
Buy
know
a
she
box
won't-
of gluten and hide something in.
Yeah, get her something and freeze it.
I
Like
should
put
do
it in
that.
a bag and like freeze it so she has to wait till it thaws out. That'd be kind of fun.
Oh no, waiting for her, like that would drive her crazy.
I know. That's the fun of it.
Okay.
Just
Sold.
write 10 notes, and then when you leave, say there are 10 notes for you for Valentine's
Writing
Day.
10 notes would literally take me 14 hours.
Right.
Like I would have to spend the entire day.
I can't
Saturday
help
to do
you.
that.
I can't
Yes.
help
oh,
you.
send her a letter for each day that you're gone.
Yeah, so she can
What's
open
wrong with
Just
that?
writing it.
it.
I don't think you
It
understand
doesn't
how
have to
long.
be
we're-
a letter. It
You
can
just said
be
a letter.
No.
What is your
okay,
wife-
doesn't have
just
to be a
write
letter.
something that you enjoy about her.
What is your wife's love language?
I love your logic.
Words of affirmation.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Man.
Oh, she's host. She married the wrong well.
It's a tough life for her.
Oh my goodness. That's tough.
Write a note, you bum. Good
Yeah.
grief.
I could come up with 3 words and write 1 word on each of the 3 letters for the 3 days.
Really? No.
Write a letter, but each word on a different, or like 2 or 3 words on each card, and then hide like all the cards all around the house. You don't have to write a very long letter, but it'll take her forever
I
to
should
find
make a
the
puzzle
cards.
because she loves
Just
puzzles.
puzzles.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
that's
I'm saying.
good.
Like, get
Yeah.
like 30 note cards and just
Oh,
write a
gosh,
letter.
it's like so
across
much
the third-
work.
No,
Like,
it's not that much work.
And I'm already babysitting all day Saturday.
Oh my goodness. You are not babysitting. It is your own child.
You should get Hannah a flower. My dad
Oh,
always got
yeah.
me roses on Valentine's
Oh,
Day
that's
too.
nice.
It was really sweet.
Because Anna loves flowers.
When she's
Yeah.
maybe older, I don't know, but
That's
I
nice.
loved that. That
We
was
we
sweet.
still get Haley Valentine's Day presents. Like she'll
Yeah.
get one.
My mom got me presents. My dad got
Yeah.
me flowers.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll get nothing. Maybe some hospital
Well,
socks.
welcome to the club.
Yeah.
My husband is sick.
I'm gonna die alone. I one upped you.
That got
My
really
husband
sad.
almost died.
I am so sad
I
right
am
now.
a cat.
That's your fault.
All right, we're done. We're done. Enjoy the rest of your weekend because ours are not going to be that great.